It will be Carter Hill and Luke Farley to take the jump. Ball up. It's into the backcourt and won by McKenna. McKenna with it now. He's going to dribble it up. Ooh, he picks up the ball, gets into some trouble, goes to Reichelt. Reichelt with it now. Reichelt's going to keep it. He goes over to Farley. Farley now. Farley over to Russell. And a jump ball called. So it's going to go the way of the Stowe Raiders. They're going to get in their press. Zone press for Stowe. That's up to Sauls. They break the press. Sauls goes over to Revard. Revard back out to Sauls. Sauls skip pass over to Shopland. Shopland out to Baker for three, and he got it. Isaiah Baker gets his night and gets the Wildcat offense going early. Leiden with it now. Leiden takes it inside. Ooh, tried to go for a reverse off the glass, didn't get it. Ooh, Rashawn Russell throws up a pump fake. He threw up a pump fake, took it inside. There was a foul called. Ball's gonna be underneath, Farley to inbound for the Raiders. Fakes, looks inside to Russell. Russell now shoots, oh, contested in the corner. Nice shot there by Rashawn Russell. Ooh, tried to bounce it inside, stolen away by the Raiders. Isaiah Baker tips it out of bounds. The Raiders are gonna get it back. Luke Farley to inbound. Farley goes to Reichelt on a nice lead pass. Reichelt keeps his pivot, picks up the dribble. Never a good idea there, and it's stolen away by the Wildcats. Now Hill's gonna bring it up, no press. Oh, that's into Revard, up off the glass, good for two. Tyler Revard picks up the 2-point bunny off the glass. Bunny, that's one I haven't said a lot this year. Oh, and a double dribble called on Derek Sauls. The Stowe Raiders are gonna get it back. As you see, they faced some pressure and they've picked up their dribble, which is sometimes not always a good thing to do because you lose a little leverage that way trying to move the ball up the floor. McKenna brings the defense right into a screen. Very smart play there by the senior guard, Max McKenna. He's fouled up at the top of the key. That foul will be on Jaden Baker, his first. Jaden Baker must have just came in. He did for Ethan Choplin. Ethan Choplin picked up the other foul for the Wildcats, forgot to mention that. Reichelt with it now. Reichelt over to Farley. Farley with it, nice dump inside for the finish off the glass by Max McKenna. Into the press comes the Hazen Wildcats. Nice lead pass over to Derek Sauls. That's back to Hill, Hill to Baker. Isaiah Baker, I should say. You got the Baker brothers on the floor. And Derek Sauls loses it out of bounds, so the Raiders immediately get it back. The Raiders have been putting the pressure on the Wildcats tonight. We have not seen the Wildcats face this much pressure a lot this year, but they're coming at it tonight. Leiden with it now, he goes over to McKenna. That's out to Farley. Farley tries the three, no good. Reichelt and Jaden Baker fighting for the ball. And Stowe is gonna get it back off the jump. Max McKenna to inbound. You hear this place is very loud tonight, folks. Huge crowds tonight for the Stowe Raiders and the Hazen Wildcats. McKenna misses it. Leiden gets the rebound. Rashawn Russell tries a three, and he got it. Rashawn Russell, deep three, knocked it down. Now the Wildcats got to come into pressure. That's up to Rivard. Rivard out to Baker. Isaiah Baker, I should say. Ooh, Isaiah Baker, tough finish right there. In through the contact, got it to go to tie the game. And then stolen away immediately by Isaiah Baker. Blocking foul called, so I believe Baker's going to head to the line for 2. He had a nice little scoop off the glass. I thought that sucker might fall, but it didn't. So Isaiah Baker's going to head to the line and shoot 2. Baker's first free throw up and no good. You know, a lot of times most teams when they come into Hazen, especially this Stowe crowd, they make noise when they shoot free throws at the foul line. I don't think that's going to make a difference for Isaiah Baker. He is a dead-eye at the foul line. Noise or not, this kid hits him. See, just like that, hit them both. Personally, in my opinion, I think it's harder to shoot in an all-silent gym. Reichelt almost trapped, he got it to Farley. Farley over to Daniel Leiden. Daniel Leiden fakes, went up and got the floater. Daniel Leiden with a nice little float piece in the paint to tie the game. That's over to Sauls. Sauls back to Hill. Hill out to Rivard, who's going to try a 3. Oh, and Tyler Rivard. Man, he is I tell you, Griff and I, Griff is not here tonight, but I tell you, Griff and I are huge. Griff and I are huge fans of Tyler Rivard. Because Tyler Rivard does not shoot threes very often, but he shot, he was 2 for 2 earlier in the year, then he shot one, missed it, and now he cans his 3rd try of the season. By the way, that was a charge call on Rashawn Russell, so it's coming down to the Wildcats after the big 3 by Tyler Rivard. That would have been a huge momentum changer there for the Raiders because that would have sent Rashawn Russell to the line. Baker's going to head to the line for 2 more. Daniel Leiden picks up his first foul for the Stowe Raiders. I tell you, it seems like Stowe and Hazen have both been playing very fast-paced basketball pretty early. Baker's 3rd free throw of the night, knocked it down. Baker's got the ball for 1 more. Baker eyes the basket, shot up. Oh, he does get it to go off the back rim. Wasn't sure if that one was going to fall. That's into Reichelt. Reichelt skip pass up to Rashawn Russell. Ooh, had a man open in the paint, couldn't find him. Reichelt with it. Reichelt, ooh, picks up his dribble, fires it over to Daniel Leiden. Leiden stops and pops and gets it to go. Daniel Leiden, tough shot there by the Raider Jr. Tough shot, but he got it to go. Oh, Carter. Oh, Carter Hill there. Faked and went up and missed the layup, and then they called the foul on Luke Farley. Don't really know what to say about that one. Ooh, Carter Hill's first free throw up, no good. Dawson Jackson comes in for him, for the Stowe Raiders. Oh, by the way, Nate Piangerelli checked in. I probably should have let you guys known about that. Hill hit his 2nd. Stolen away by Baker and the Wildcats. Ooh, Isaiah Baker up through the contact, and it's no good. That is one thing that the Stowe Raiders are going to have to watch out for tonight is foul trouble. If the Raiders get into foul trouble, Hazen may take this thing early. Because Hazen is not the team that you want to send to the foul line. Especially not the kid shooting right now, and that is Mr. Isaiah Baker. Kansas' 4th free throw or Kansas' 5th free throw of the night. (16-11) lead for the Hazen Wildcats, 2:56 left in the first. By the way, that foul was on Dan Lydon. And Baker hits them both. Dan Lydon picked up his second foul for the Raiders. Rashane Russell with it now. You see, this is one of the few times where you're going to see brothers on both sides. We have the Baker brothers for your Wildcats. For the visiting Raiders, we got the Russell twins. It's over to Reichelt. Reichelt in through the contact, gets it to go. Nice shot by the senior Alex Reichelt. Took it in, absorbed the contact, went off the middle of that white square, which is the perfect spot to put it to get her to go in. Piangerelli over to Jaden Baker. Jaden kicks it to Isaiah. Isaiah to Piangerelli. Piangerelli to Rivard. Rivard to Hill. Through the screen, Hill kind of trapped in the paint. Ooh, Jaden Baker will try a three. Up, no good. Hill gets the rebound up through the contact. Carter Hill gets it to go for two. Oh, Wiley Barnett, Eurostep got it for two. Wiley Barnett, I tell you, these points are coming pretty fast tonight. I gotta keep up. Ooh, Baker, that's a tough shot. I don't care who you are, that's a very tough shot. McKenna's gonna push the pace. He kicks it over to Reichelt. Reichelt attacks the rim again and gets it to go. Alex Reichelt picks up his second basket. I tell you, he seems like he's got a very soft touch around the rim. Carter Hill, he goes out to Isaiah. Oh, Isaiah Baker, three off. That's another thing that he won't miss too often, is a three ball. It's gonna stay Hazen Wildcat ball though off the jump. Stephen Martin checks in for Carter Hill. Aaron Hill's got to keep his legs fresh tonight because, like Hazen, this Stowe Raider team loves to run. Baker will try this three again. And Baker misses that one. Reichelt with it now. Reichelt, nice dump pass inside to Barnett. Barnett up around the rim, no good, could have tied it. And an offensive foul called on Isaiah Baker, I believe. This Stowe crowd is absolutely ruthless, and they're going to be all game. Tell you, I know from experience. Not necessarily a bad thing, though. That's into McKenna. McKenna over to Russell. That's Rashane Russell. Ooh, Rashane takes it coast to coast off the glass. That was a nice little spin finish by Rashane Russell. Ties up the game at 19 apiece. Ooh, Jaden Baker. Wowee, look at the freshman go. That might be one of the nicest finishes you'll ever see. He takes it inside, right through the contact, did a little double clutch off the rim, got it. Beautiful by Jaden Baker. Jump ball called, so it's going to stay the way of the Stowe Raiders. Not too sure about that one. McKenna to inbound. McKenna does inbound to Reichelt. Jackson back to McKenna. McKenna no good. Barnett got the rebound, got his pocket picked. And that ball hit the divider, so that's a dead ball. I think they're going to communicate, maybe put some time on the clock. Rashawn Russell comes in with Wiley Barnett with 1.4 seconds on the clock. Austin Jackson tried to launch up a prayer from half court, couldn't get it. Looked good though. We'll take a second to thank our sponsors. Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week, in-house made desserts. And Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517, service and protection since 1979. HCTV is moving to channel 1080 on your cable dial. Don't forget to switch to channel 1080 by May 2020 when the change becomes permanent. I got a feeling that those Stowe boys over there got something mean up their sleeves. Got a little trick up their sleeve, I should say. When you see them stand up, that's when you know, or maybe stand up, move down, whatever. They're getting in a better spot to make some noise, I tell you. This Stowe team ain't scared. This Stowe student section ain't scared. You see, we see people from all over, all other schools in attendance. We have People's Academy, some of them are in attendance. We got some Williamstowns in attendance here. A lot of Hazen, a lot of Stowe. Like I said, a little bit of Williamstowns here. PA's in here a little bit. PA's mostly on the other side of the gym, but they're mixed in over there with the Hazen crowd. Same with the Williamstown crowd mixed in over here with a little bit of Stowe and Hazen. I believe it's going to be, yep, Stephen Martin to inbound. Wildcat ball to start the second. That's into Isaiah Baker. Isaiah with it. Ooh, good screen by Tyler Revard. Ooh, inside, lots of contact. Revard got the rebound, dumped it over to Baker. Baker went in, lost it out of bounds. Little shopper, Ethan Shoplin checks in for Jaden Baker. Carter Hill in for Stephen Martin. Shoplin over to Revard. Revard to Sauls. You hear Stowe's coach saying, get to Baker, that's where it's going. Derek Sauls took it in hard. Foul called, so Derek Sauls is going to head to the line to shoot two. That foul is on Roshane Russell, his first for the Stowe Raiders. Ooh, and Derek Sauls misses the first. Sauls hits a second. Skip pass over to Jackson. Jackson with it, he goes back out to McKenna. Max McKenna, nice take to the rim. No foul called there. McKenna picks up his second basket of the night. That's over to Little Shopper out to Isaiah Baker. Oh, I can just say Baker, I forgot Jaden went to the bench. It's over to Hill. Hill with it. Hill tries to spin into something off the glass, can't get it. And Tyler Revard called with an over-the-back foul. Over-the-back foul, reached right over his back trying to get the ball there. Now Lincoln Mitchett is going to come in for Tyler Revard. Let him take a seat for a little while. McKenna into Reichelt. Reichelt back to McKenna. McKenna trapped. Almost lost it. His teammate Reichelt right there for the recovery. It's through to McKenna. McKenna took it in through contact, went off the glass and couldn't get it. Baker brings it up. Baker goes to Little Shopper. That's out to Sauls. Sauls sets a screen to open things up for Baker. Baker into the paint right there to the rim. Got it to go for two. I tell you, you let Isaiah Baker get in there, you're pretty much giving away a basket. That's into Roshane Russell, up off the glass, no good. And a foul called there. Isaiah Baker taking some hard contact. Roshane Russell picks up his second foul. 24-21 lead for the Hazen Wildcats, 6:13 left in the second. That's one thing these Stowe Raiders got to watch out for, getting into foul trouble. Hazen's in the bonus. Reichelt checks in for Rashane Russell. Baker's first free throw. Up and good. Oh, Baker misses the second one. Darn, I'll put an X on the calendar. He missed the free throw. That's over to Barnett. Barnett, long pass inside. They try it out to McKenna. No good. And there's going to be a timeout by the Stowe Raiders. That's another thing the Stowe Raiders can't do. They can't let Hazen get momentum or this thing could really get out of control. Oh, I'm sorry. Lost my sponsor paper. Thank you. We'll take a second to thank our sponsors. Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. In-house made desserts, and Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517. Service and protection since 1979. So we see a timeout here. Raiders seemed that they were getting into a little bit of trouble. They were kind of getting a little jammed up on this end of the floor, turning the ball over a little bit on the other end. Coach John Decker calls a timeout, kind of trying to settle his boys down. See the first horn there, letting them know they got to break up this timeout and get back to ball. It's going to be Raider ball though off the beautiful score by Isaiah Baker. Like I was just saying, you let Baker get inside to the paint, you're pretty much giving him a basket. That's into Reichelt. Called up, goes to McKenna. That's a good press break. McKenna loses it out of bounds. Baker brings it up. He's picked up by Rashane Russell. It's into Hill. On a traveling violation called on to Carter Hill. He turns it over. Max McKenna to inbound. You see Hazen getting into their press. Fakes it to Farley, goes to Reichelt. Reichelt tried to go for the little scoop finish, couldn't get it. He turns it over. Oh, putting the ball in Isaiah Baker's hands is not something you want to do. And it's stolen away. Fortunately for the Stowe Raiders, he missed. Oh, that's up to Rashane Russell. That was a real dangerous pass. It's over to Reichelt. Ooh, and a traveling call there on Alex Reichelt. You saw him pick up his pivot foot. Got to keep that thing planted. It's into Baker. Baker over to Sauls. Alex Reichelt stole it away. Took it right up in through some contact. He's going to head to the line and shoot 2 foul shots. As they tried to go for a chase down block, he gets fouled. Derek Sauls picks up his first foul. Ooh, Reichelt misses his first free throw, and this is a crucial situation for the Stowe Raiders. They need every basket they can get right now to try and get some momentum going back their way. Daniel Leiden checks in for Wiley Barnett of the Stowe Raiders. Reichelt keeps his follow through, gets that one to go. Ooh, Baker, beautiful. Isaiah Baker, nice reverse finish. Kind of floated in the air, spun it underhanded, and got the finish. And meanwhile, Rashawn Russell took it in the paint. Got it stolen away, knocked out of bounds, so Stowe's gonna get it back. Yes, Isaiah Baker also stolen out of bounds. So you see, he runs in transition very well. As does this whole Wildcat team. It's gonna stay black ball. I thought it went out on black, but they're gonna say that Hazen touched it last. So that's into Leiden. Leiden trying to dribble his way out of a mess up top. It's over to Farley. Farley inside to Reichelt. Reichelt spins and goes off. Tried to go off the glass, couldn't get it. Oh, little shopper open in the corner for three. Little shopper, especially Isaiah Baker, but you really can't leave anybody on this Wildcat team open. And you can't let them do what they just did. Into contact, gets fouled, he gets the bucket and the bruise, so he's going to head to the line for one. Nice little score there by the junior Dan Leiden. Jaden Baker comes in for his brother Isaiah. Leiden at the foul line. His free throw is up and no good. Stowe tried to save it, couldn't get to it in time. It's out of bounds. Wildcats are going to get it back. 32-24 lead for the Hazen Wildcats. 3:31 left in the second. Baker brings it up. Baker with it over to Revard. Revard out to Hill. Hill picked up by McKenna. That's out to Jaden Baker. I tell you, Stowe's fortune got a little bit better out there on the court without having Isaiah Baker, but they do got to do with his pesky brother, Jaden Baker. And I mean pesky in a good way. That is out to Daniel Leiden. And he gets the basket. Daniel Leiden is the Stowe Raiders' leading scorer so far. That's over to Piangerelli. Piangerelli spins it up to the rim, no good. Look at that, Revard out of nowhere for the rebound, and then the finish. Look at the hustle by Tyler Revard. That's why he's on the floor, I tell you what. Tyler Revard literally came out of nowhere, soared through the air, picked up the ball. Oh, and Rashawn Russell. Good contact. Takes it in, absorbs the contact, he picks up the basket, nice finish. Baker over to Piangerelli. Piangerelli to Hill. Hill out to Piangerelli. Piangerelli over to Shopland. Shopland to Hill. Hill to Baker. Baker to Piangerelli. That's over to Shopland. Shopland got by him baseline, missed the little chippy layup. Got his rebound, goes up, gets fouled. 1-and-1 at the line because of the foul. That foul is on Alex Reichelt, his first foul, and now Wiley Barnett comes in for Alex Reichelt of the Stowe Raiders. By the way, Isaiah Baker in for his brother Jaden, Carter Hill in for Derek Sauls. So Ethan Shopland at the line for a 1-and-1 for the little shopper. Oh, little shopper. I wasn't sure if that one was going in or not, but you saw nothing but net. Little twine tickler there by Ethan Shopland. Rashane Russell comes in for his brother Roshan. As Shopland's first free throw was up and good. Second free throw rattles around and no good. But Shopland got his first. That's up to Dawson Jackson. Shot the three, didn't get it. Raiders get the rebound. That's over to Russell. Russell out to Leiden. That gave Daniel Leiden, so the mistake by Ethan Shoplin gave Leiden a lane to the hoop for the finish as Isaiah Baker cans the 3-ball down here. Jaden Baker comes in for the little shopper. Stowe gets the ball knocked out of bounds. I tell you, sometimes it's a little hard for me to keep up with out here. It's a very fast-paced ball tonight. It is. So Jackson to inbound. Jackson inbounds to Leiden. Leiden over to McKenna. McKenna takes it inside, absorbs contact, gets fouled. Max McKenna's gonna head to the line for 2 foul shots. Piangerelli's about to be on his way in for the Hazen Wildcats. McKenna, first free throw. Up, gets the friendly roll. Gets the friendly roll around the rim and gets it to fall. So Max McKenna's first free throw is good. Second free throw, we got them both. Baker with it, over to Baker. Oh, Jaden Baker. I love the aggressiveness we see by Jaden Baker now, not afraid to take it into contact. Right into the contact, got it. That's into Reichout. Reichout out to Dawson Jackson. Tries the 3-ball, no good. Russell gets the rebound. Jackson tries the 3 again. Doesn't get it. Oh, you don't want to leave that guy open. Oh, he missed it. Got his rebound. And then got it off the glass. Jaden Baker. He has been on a tear. You hear he's a freshman chant? Because indeed he is a freshman. So Daniel Leiden's headed to the line for a 1-and-1. Leiden doesn't get it. And Alex Reichout with an over-the-back call. So Stephen Martin's headed to the line for a 1-and-1. Little Shopper comes in for Isaiah Baker. 13.1 seconds on the clock in the second period. A 42-32 lead for the Hazen Wildcats. Oh, Stephen Martin knocks it down. First one's good. Martin got them both. Good to see. Is that something Martin struggled with this year? He struggled with the foul line. McKenna tries a deep 3, does not get it. Revard stops, pops. Oh, man! Tyler Revard cans the buzzer beater to send Hazen into halftime with a 47-32 lead. We will be back with all your action from the second half, folks.
HCTV, channel 16 on your cable dial is changing to channel 1080. Switch over now, as the change will go into effect by May 2020.
folks, we are back here from the second half action. So we see the teams just finishing, or Stowe just finishing talking it over right now before we bring you back the action for the second half. So it's going to be Raider basketball to start the second half. Reichelt to inbound. Reichelt into McKenna. McKenna brings it up with a left-hand dribble. He's going to hang on to it, though. He goes over to Reichelt. Reichelt right to the rim, doesn't get it. Rebound down Baker. Baker steps back, launches one, got it. I tell you, Hazen's really starting to put this thing closer and closer out of reach for these Stowe Raiders. And Stowe cannot be missing layups like that if they want a chance at this one. Rivard, another three, why not? He's been shooting the ball well tonight, so I don't blame him for taking that one. Reichelt with it now. Reichelt tried to look to Farley. Oh, and it's thrown away. Up to Isaiah Baker. Baker through the contact, doesn't get it. Derek Sauls gets it though off the rebound. We'll take a second to thank our sponsors, Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week, in-house made desserts, and Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517, service and protection since 1979. HCTV is moving to channel 1080 on your cable dial. Don't forget to switch to channel 1080 by May 2020 when the change becomes permanent. So I tell you, Stowe is trying to look to get something going here. Very flat to end the second half, or very flat to end the first half. Have been flat coming out in the third quarter so far. Down by a bundle. It's over to Reichelt. Reichelt goes to McKenna. McKenna out to Daniel Leiden in the corner, three, no good. McKenna gets the rebound. Pulls it out, launches a three, doesn't get it. Luke Farley tries the mid-range, gets it to go. Took him 3 attempts, but they get the shot to go there. It's over to Sauls. Sauls to Baker. Baker through the contact, he gets fouled. He's headed to the line for 2. Daniel Leiden picks up his 3rd foul for the Stowe Raiders. Baker's first free throw up, good. Tell you, Isaiah Baker will not miss too many of those at the foul line. Baker's second shot. Second free throw up, gets that one too. That's out to Farley. Farley to Reichelt. Reichelt keeps it, tries to dump it into Farley, doesn't get it. Oh, Tyler Rivard threw one up there, didn't get it. It was mauled by 3 people. And Max McKenna gets it to go off the glass. It's over to Baker. Sauls with it. Sauls back to Shoplin. Shoplin tries a 3 up, no good. Rebound down to Max McKenna. McKenna gives it to Reichelt. Reichelt dumps it over to Roshan Russell. Roshan Russell hits the 3. As you see, Stowe's trying to fight back in this thing. Take a second to thank our sponsors, Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. In-house made desserts, and Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517, service and protection since 1979. As you see, Hazen called the timeout. They're going to talk it over. Aaron Hill's going to talk to his boys, maybe try and settle them down a bit here. So they started out the quarter strong, starting to make a couple minor mistakes. Hill into Baker. Hill with it. Hill over to Sauls. Sauls over to Revard. Revard to Baker. Over to Revard. Revard to Sauls. Sauls to Shopland. Shopland inside to Baker. Floated it up, no good. And Tyler Revard picks up his second foul there on the over the back. Jaden Baker comes in for Ethan Shopland. Lincoln Mitchell comes in for Tyler Revard. Reichelt with it. Fires a pass over to Farley. Farley fakes, goes back to Barnett. Barnett passes it back to McKenna. Oh, McKenna tried to go inside to Farley. It gets stolen away. Hill's going to bring it up. Hill gets the bucket and the bruise at the rim. Carter Hill takes it through the contact. Nate Piangerelli in for Derek Sauls. Those free throws up and no good. Raiders down by 16. That's up to Reichelt. Reichelt through the contact. Way too powerful off the glass though. I tell you, you gotta have a soft touch. Jaden Baker with it. He goes over to Hill. And Carter Hill with a scoop finish gets it to go. It's up to Barnett. Barnett over to McKenna. Kind of looked like he was going to shoot. He went to Farley. It's going down to the Wildcats. Rasheen Russell comes in for Wiley Barnett and Dawson Jackson in for Luke Farley. Isaiah Baker with it. He goes over to Mitchell. Mitchell to Hill. Hill to Piangerelli. Nice bounce pass over to Jaden. He'll try a three and it's no good. Mitchell gets the rebound out to Hill. Hill's gonna try a three, that's up no good. Baker gets the rebound. Jaden Baker up through the contact, gets it to go. I tell you, Jaden Baker, real player of the game contender. So far could make it back to back. He could be the second ever. He could be the first boys player to get back-to-back player of the game awards. That three was no good by McKenna. Stolen away by Rashawn Russell. Stolen back by Isaiah Baker. Jaden Baker takes it inside. I tell you, Jaden Baker's had a crazy last couple games. He's got 10 points so far tonight, had 16 in the last game. Take a second to thank our sponsors, Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. In-house made desserts, and Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517. Service and protection since 1979. So you see, Stowe is going to take a timeout here, talk it over, really try and figure out what's going on right now. Stowe came out flat and doesn't struggled so far, and Hazen has came out attacking hard and putting points on the board, trying to put this game out of reach. It's into Leiden, and Leiden goes right back to McKenna. McKenna over to Leiden. Leiden takes it inside, shoots a midi, no good. McKenna gets the rebound, goes to the rim, gets fouled, and the basket and the bruise is good for Max McKenna, so he's gonna head to the line to see if he can convert to and one. And yet this puts 3 Raiders in double figures. And they're still down by 20. Free throw's no good. Isaiah's gonna bring it up. Isaiah over to Jaden. Derek Solis comes in for Nate Piangerelli for the Hazen Wildcats. Jaden Baker to inbound. That's over to Solis. Solis to Hill. Ooh, Hill takes it inside, scoop off the glass, good for 2. Carter Hill got 9. He has got 9. He is closing in on double figures. Rashane Russell hits the 3. Puts him at 5. Carter Hill takes it up, and just as I spoke, there's Carter Hill in double figures. 4th Wildcat in double figures. Not sure really what the call was there. Travel. Baker brings it up. Baker over to Sauls. Who Sauls tried to look into Mitchett. It was almost risky. Isaiah takes it inside, loses the ball. Foul is on Lincoln Mitchett, his first. Stephen Martin comes in for Lincoln Mitchett for the Hazen Wildcats. Reichelt brings it up now. He goes to Leiden. Leiden over to Russell. Rashawn Russell. That's over to Rashane. Shane almost loses it. It's over to Rashawn Russell. It's over to Jackson. Jackson to Rashane Russell, no good. Alex Reichelt picks up the foul. That has cost Stowe heavy tonight as their fouls. Man, I tell you, if you had told me that this game was going to be a 21-point game at the end of the 3rd quarter, with how it had been in the first half, I mean, man, I probably would have told you were full of it, but that's the case. Sauls with it. Sauls looks into Stephen Martin. Martin back to Sauls. Sauls over to Isaiah. Isaiah goes to Derek Sauls. Sauls back to Isaiah. Isaiah at the buzzer. It's no good. So at the end of the third quarter, it's a 65-44 lead for the Hazen Wildcats. Man, I tell you, my score prediction from earlier is going to be way off. Said at my house earlier that it was going to be a 68-64 game, and I don't think we're going to reach that. Not impossible, you never know. Never know. I've seen stranger things happen on the basketball court, let me tell you. But it's not impossible. But Stowe is going to have to start getting some baskets. Playing smart with the ball. Thank you to all our viewers watching the game, either online or on the television. We greatly appreciate it. And thank you for your guys' support all throughout the season. Once again, greatly appreciated by all of us here at Hardwick Community Television and by myself. No, it's been different having me come in as a first-year commentator, but I appreciate all the support I've been getting from the community, so I appreciate it. That's over to Hill. Oh, Hill went for a scoop, couldn't get it. Rashane Russell gets the rebound. He brings it up, tries to go inside. Floater off the glass, no good. Daniel Lyden. Oh, Daniel Lyden. Derek Halls misses the layup. He was challenged by Daniel Lyden. Dawson Jackson went for a tough shot off the glass, missed it. His teammate Farley right there for the rebound, and Farley puts it back in. Nice shot there by Luke Farley. Oh, Isaiah Baker, bucket and the bruise. He got fouled pretty good there. It's going to put him at 27 points, Mr. Isaiah Baker. Max McKenna comes in for Dawson Jackson of the Stowe Raiders. So Baker's going to shoot one. Baker, free throw up and good. McKenna with it. Kind of dumps it inside to Reichelt. Reichelt goes over to Daniel Lyden. Lyden's mid-range is no good. Reichelt went for the rebound, couldn't get it. Now Solis is going to push the pace. He goes back to Baker. Baker gets fouled. Daniel Lyden picks up his fourth for the Stowe Raiders. Man, that's rough for Daniel Lyden. One more, he's out of the game. And like I said, that's been a big story tonight for the Stowe Raiders is their fouls. It's over to Jaden. Jaden, who almost gets a stolen, going to Sauls, and now a foul on Rashane Russell. .6:35 left in the fourth, a 68-46 lead for the Hazen Wildcats. As Wiley Barnett comes in for Max McKenna. Or Daniel Lyden, I'm sorry. Saul's first free throw is good. Saul's second free throw is good. He tickled the twine on both of them. Always good to see some twine ticklers around here. Or just anywhere in general. Up by McKenna, no good. Rebound down Rivard. Hill's gonna try a three. Up and no good. McKenna brings it up. Think you might see some court storming tonight, folks, because, oh, a nice reverse finish there by Wiley Barnett. Think you might see some court storming, folks. I know Stowe's down by 22. Very tough deficit to chip away at in almost 6 minutes, but I won't say it can't be done, but it's very hard. Rivard deep 2 up, no good. So if Hazen wins, you know about every student over on that side of the court's gonna run on the floor as soon as the buzzer goes off. Because as I said, the winner tonight gets a chance to play for a state championship at the Barry Auditorium. Yes, they have 1 game to go before the championship after this one, but the winner will go to the semifinal at the Barry Auditorium, or otherwise known as the Odd. That's over to Baker. Baker almost loses it. I don't know if he did that intentionally or not. That's over to Hill. It's over to Jaden. Jaden out to Hill. And Carter Hill left with the open shot, and he gets it to go. A timeout for the Stowe Raiders. Full timeout. So we'll take a second to thank our sponsors. Hardwick Village Restaurant, open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. In-house made desserts, and Calderwood Insurance Agency, 472-5517. Service and protection since 1979. 5:03 left in the fourth, a 72-48 lead for the Hazen Wildcats. So I tell you, I think, folks, this one might be in the books. Hard telling, not knowing just yet, but the Raiders have came out very, very flat this half. Haven't played with the same intensity we saw for most of the first half. So they're going to try and get as close as they can to this lead. That's inbounded to Reichelt. Reichelt brings it up. Reichelt, ooh, he gets picked up heavy, and it's stolen away by Carter Hill. It's over to Jaden Baker. He keeps it, he goes to Sauls. Sauls goes to Rivard. You see Stowe starting to play some tight D. That foul is on Luke Farley, his 4th foul for the Stowe Raiders. Rivard's going to be at the line for a 1-on-1. Like I said, Stowe's been very foul happy tonight. A couple of players with 4. Rivard's free throw is no good. It's over to Reichelt. Reichelt into Farley. Oh, and Carter Hill steals it away. He takes it down the court and scores. Tell you what, a couple player of the game contenders for me tonight. I could give it to Rivard. Carter Hill might get it. Isaiah Baker, Jaden Baker. Number of players for the Wildcats that have just played absolutely good basketball. Barnett goes into the backcourt and loses, or goes into the backcourt to get it, but that is a backcourt violation. That's into Sauls. Sauls out to Rivard. Rivard to Hill. It's over to Sauls. Sauls to Rivard. Ooh, nice backdoor cut by Jaden Baker. Went up off the glass, didn't get it. Then gets his own rebound. That's a nice play by Jaden Baker. Inside goes Carter Hill. He doesn't get it. Rivard gets the rebound. He goes out to Isaiah Baker. It's over to Rivard. Rivard, hard pass over to Sauls. Sauls to Hill. Hill to Baker. That's over to Jaden Baker. Over to Hill. No, Hill almost loses it. That's over to Sauls. Sauls inside Revard. He's wide open and he puts it in. Barnett into some trouble. Ooh, Farley shoots a contested three. It's up and no good. Black ball, Barnett's fouled. I'll do a quick score recap real quick. So for the Wildcats, Jaden Baker with 10, Derek Sauls with 5, Ethan Choplin with 4, Isaiah Baker with 28, Tyler Revard with 12, Carter Hill with 16, Stephen Martin with 2. Little Shopper in for Tyler Revard, Stephen Martin in for Jaden Baker. For the Raiders, Max McKenna with 10, Rashawn Russell with 10, Rashane Russell with 5, Daniel Lyden with 10, Luke Farley with 4, Wiley Barnett with 4, Alex Reichelt with 5. That's into Dawson Jackson. He goes up off the glass and gets it to go. It's into Baker. Isaiah Baker, I should say. Oh no, Jaden just came off, my fault. So I can just say Baker. That's over to Martin. Martin back inside to Shopland, and it's no good. That's into Rashane Russell, and he misses it. I would say, folks, with 2 minutes left in the game, Hazen up by 26. This one is over, folks. So your Hazen Wildcats will be headed to the Barry Auditorium for the 2nd straight year. And third time in the last 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. 1:34 left in the game. It's a 76-50 lead for the Hazen Wildcats. As you see, Buckets Benway going to come in, so good to see Buckets Benway get some action. Same with Tyson Davison. Stephen Martin is going to come off the floor for the final time this regular season. Carter Hill's coming off. Isaiah Baker's coming on. Oh, Stephen's going to stay on. My fault. But Carter Hill and Isaiah Baker are going to come off. Owen Benway and Tyson Davison and Nate Piantarelli are going to come in. Revard came off as well. Revard, Baker, and Hill. And Rashawn Russell hits it. Alex Reichelt picks up his 5th foul, as he is the senior, and that is going to be the final time he will come out of a game in high school. Thank Alex Reichelt very, very much for his time with the Stowe Raiders, for his hard work over the last 4 years. Hamish Hunter is going to come in now for Max McKenna. Max McKenna, another senior, he's going to come off the floor for the final time in his career. Thank you very much to Max McKenna. Will Brochhausen comes in for Rashane Russell. Rashane Russell is going to come off for the final time in his career. And Michael Archinsky comes in for Dawson Jackson. As Rashawn Russell comes off for the final time in his career. So thank you very, very much to the seniors for the Stowe Raiders for their hard work over the years. Stephen Martin comes out for the Hazen Wildcats. Aisha Gould comes in. Sauls hit them both. Hunter launches a 3, doesn't get it. I tell you, I'd have to say my player of the game tonight is going to have to go to Carter Hill. Carter Hill played a fantastic game, really got the Wildcats up big, Piangerelli's gonna try a three and he hits it. Nate Piangerelli doesn't shoot the three ball much, if at all, but he does shoot this one and makes it. It's knocked out of bounds by Owen I don't think he's on the roster. Number 3. So we're just gonna say number 3. Owen Benway's gonna hold it. 20 seconds left in this game. It's gonna be an 81-53 win for the Hazen Wildcats. As you hear the chants, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your Hazen Wildcats are headed back to the Barry Auditorium for the second straight year with an 81-53 win over the Stowe Raiders. Thank you very much for joining us all.